We didn't know we were searching for something. We just knew we needed to move, to leave, to breathe differently, and that's where it all began. This was a journey in stages, not just by the kilometers we traveled, but by the layers we shed along the way. Patagonia wasn't a logical choice. It was a calling. And when the calling comes, you don't argue, you prepare. We packed without knowing what to leave behind, carried more doubts than clothes, but something inside whispered, "Go, you'll understand later." And so we arrived at the edge of the map, where the land unravels between wind and water, where Patagonia begins. Have you ever felt you had to leave, even if you didn't know where to go? This journey began like that, and if you're watching this, maybe yours has too. At the edge of the map, where the land unravels between wind and water, Patagonia stretches out an immense region, shared by Argentina and Chile, that still holds the soul of a frontier. Here, nature rules unapologetically. The continent breaks into islands, storms, and silence. And we came to listen. Because sometimes to find yourself, you have to go to the edge. Would you dare to cross it? To the south, the land breaks and falls into the sea. Tierra del Fuego, named for the bonfires Magellan saw in 1520. Ushuaia, the last city before the end of the world, was born as a penal colony. Today, what was exile is now destination. The end of the world became a beginning. And you, how many times have you thought your ending was actually a new start? The Beagle Channel connects oceans and memories, sea lions, glaciers, and a solitary lighthouse, Les Éclaireurs. A light that blinks every 10 seconds, as if the landscape needed to be remembered, as if the world were saying, "Don't forget to look." How long has it been since you looked at something that asked nothing in return? On Martillo Island, thousands of penguins arrive every October. Some stay, others migrate. Even king penguins have begun to appear. The ecosystem changes like everything here, slowly without asking permission. And you? What part of your life is changing without you noticing? Before the Panama Canal, this was the southern gateway to the world. Magellan took 38 days to cross it today. Ships still challenge its waters. And in the middle of the strait, Magdalena Island pulses with tens of thousands of penguins, a metropolis of feathers. Because even in the most remote places, life persists. Puerto Natales in the Ultima Esperanza Fjord is the threshold to Torres del Paine granite, ice, wind. The towers and the horns rise like sculptures of time. The weather changes in minutes. Here, beauty isn't comfortable. It's profound, like everything that's truly worth it. Land of return. Those who taste its fruit come back. And facing the town, the Perito Moreno Glacier advances. It groans, cracks, breathes. Its blue seems unreal. Its sound unforgettable. As if the ice had something to say. In the middle of the step, hundreds of painted hands, small, delicate, anonymous, more human than any sculpture, a silent signature. We were here, and you, where would you leave your mark? Lake General Carrera glows from within. The marble caves look like floating blue spheres, and in Kula, a glacier hangs in the air. Its base doesn't touch the ground. Water falls in a cascade, as if time were melting, as if the landscape were dreaming. Puerto Madryn welcomes giants each year. Southern right whales that breathe beside the pier. Trevelyan, further south, holds the Welsh legacy orderly houses, tea, surnames that cross the sea. Because some journeys aren't measured in kilometers, but in generations. Esquel was the final station. La Trochita, a narrow-gauge train, still endures. Small locomotives, smoke, wood. A short trip. That feels eternal, like those memories that don't need speed. Stay Chiloé floats between stilt houses and legends. Puerto Varas reflects the Osorno Volcano. Pastries, gardens, steep roofs. History blends with the rain, and every drop seems to tell something unwritten. The Patagonian Switzerland, Villa La Angostura, where people still leave their doors open. The Arrayan's forest glows orange, and the Seven Lakes Road is a pilgrimage of water and light. What if the most important journey isn't the one you take, but the one that transforms you? Patagonia isn't traveled, it's breathed, it's listened to, it's let in. And when the journey ends, something remains, a seed, a pulse, a certainty that can't be explained. Because those who let this land touch them always return, even if only in dreams. Even if they've changed, if this journey moved you, even just a little, subscribe because what's coming is also for you.